The NASCAR Hall of Fame in Uptown will unveil a new exhibit today. It's in honor of the first ever NASCAR street race, which was held in Chicago last year. It was successful enough that NASCAR will do it again this year in July, hopefully without the rain that we saw in Chicago last year. The ribbon cutting for the exhibit is set for 11 this morning at the NASCAR Hall of Fame. Without prohibition and moonshine, NASCAR may never have happened. The sport's first racers were bootleggers using fast cars to get away from what were known as revenuers. Now there may be evidence proving a decades-old rumor of a hideaway for a still underneath the grandstand at the North Wilkesboro Speedway. But as Daniel Pierce reports, there could be another explanation for the cave at the track.
The North Wilkesboro Speedway is one of the most historic spots in stock car racing. Its operators believe a discovery of a cave underneath the stands last week confirms an urban legend linked to moonshine. People that grew up here say there's a more logical explanation to it.
Heard the stories, the urban legend, heard the rumors that there could have been something happening here at the Speedway, bootlegging.
The North Wilkesboro Speedway is a time capsule which seems to keep revealing pieces of its story with each generation.
It's kind of fun to think about.
It's long been believed and passed down in stories moonshine was run out of the racetrack and even distilled in hidden spots under the grandstand. A tall tale of homebrew no one has fully been able to prove. That is, possibly until last week.
Part of that urban legend, some of the stories that you've always heard about moonshine or a possible moonshine still being located here at North Wilkesboro Speedway back in the past.
Turn 1 renovations led to the discovery of a sinkhole. When Speedway Motorsports crews did some more digging, they found a 700-square-foot cave, which could match up to rumors of moonshine being hid and run out of the Speedway in the early days. The speculation has brought fascinated fans to the stadium to get their glimpse of history, like this couple vacationing from Wisconsin.
And I like watching the moonshiners on TV and stuff like that, so it kind of piqued my interest.
People thought it was going on, and then all of a sudden it sort of kind of comes full circle, and now we're really going to find out.
And sometimes the simplest explanation is sometimes the right explanation.
Steve Wilson has 2 decades of research knowledge of the Speedway and says these photos show the open space couldn't be a moonshine still, but rather an old gate entrance.
There's the cut-through gate between the berm and what is now the grandstands in turn 1. Covered it with concrete and eventually covered it with seats.
Whatever it may be, the unearthed space has reignited a love for the history of the Speedway with white lightning that shows no signs of slowing down. They got to do a lot more exploring in that cave to determine exactly what it is. They do expect to have it all completed, though, and the stands ready for race day here in about 2 months. At North Wilkesboro Speedway, Daniel Pierce, Queen City News.